Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Imperial Holonet. I'm JD123,
And I'm Nero Cole.
and today we do a commentary on the one, the only, Indiana Jones and the
Raiders
Raiders
of
of
the
the Lost
Lost.
Ark.
Yes.
Dun 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 dun
Dun dun
dun
dun
dun dun
dun
dun dun
dun dun
dun
dun dun
dun dun.
dun.
Okay, that's our poor attempt at the song. Um,
The song, which is so catchy, it's in every Indiana Jones film and most of the games, I believe.
well, of course, made by Mr. John Williams himself, because that man is a genius.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
So Joel and I don't have any preconceived notions of doing this. We were bored. I said, you know what, we haven't had a commentary yet that we probably should do one eventually. And I said, yeah, Jones. So we figured, why not go ahead and do it?
Right. We love these films.
Yes.
To a certain degree, all of them. Um, and this is probably my second favorite one.
Yeah, this is probably my second favorite.
Last Crusade is my favorite.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
Okay, so with that being said, let's just begin in five, four, three, two,
Wait, wait,
one.
wait, wait, Joel.
Oh, wait, stop, people.
Let's tell him when to press play.
All right, sorry. Press play right now. Well, I'm gonna be a few seconds behind you, Cole.
That's fine.
Here's the Paramount logo.
So here's the strange thing about this. There only three of these films do the Paramount logo in front of a makeshift mountain.
Be fair, the fourth one does it in front of a gopher mountain, so it still
Yes, but it
counts.
still does it to a degree. Temple of Doom just drops that.
No, it's a makeshift mountain. It's just one made of paper.
Yeah, it's true, but it has a different opening style anyway because we get a whole opening intro as opposed to this traditional start in the middle of you don't know where exactly you're. Oh, I keep forgetting Paul Freeman's in this.
Oh yeah.
Traditionally, I always liked this opening just in a sense of it's kind of mysterious. You don't know exactly what you're in for just yet, and it builds suspense,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the whole gunplay with this one guy whose name escapes me.
Mr. Norman Reynolds.
And of course, this is a Steven Spielberg film. He's directed all of these films, hasn't he?
Yep, and he's gonna direct the new one.
That is good. That's inspiring. Executive producer George Lucas. How much do you think George Lucas had to do with this?
Well, it's his character.
That's true.
George Lucas made Indiana Jones.
Sweet.
It was his way of making a James Bond movie without James Bond.
Huh.
He wanted to make a James Bond movie, and no, Steven Spielberg wanted to make a James Bond movie, and then George was like, "Nah, I got a better idea."
Well, what a idea turner to do this.
See, story by George Lucas,
Yep.
written by Lawrence Kasdan.
Oh, that's you've told me about Cashton before, haven't you?
Yeah, he was the screenwriter for Empire and Jedi and TFA.
Oh, was he the screenwriter for TFA?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. But he wasn't for the prequels?
Nope, that was all George.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. These are kind of nameless characters that are there to get killed and get murdered.
One of them is played by the guy who played Doc Ock later.
Is that the guy who played Doc Ock?
I am pretty confident.
Is that Alfred Molina? Look that up real quick.
What's his name again?
Alfred Molina.
Alfred Molina. Interesting. Alfred Molina.
Molina?
No, it's the guy who played Doc Ock.
Yeah, Alfred Molina.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay.
Wow.
Let's see his. Yep, he was in Raiders. He's played Satipo.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. I never made that connection. He's really young in this.
Well, it was the 80s.
How old do you think he was here? Maybe 20?
At least maybe in his 30s.
Alfred Molina's a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
Despite how much the Raimi Spider-Man movies have degraded on me throughout the years, Alfred Molina I think is the best part of Spider-Man too,
Yep.
and that's consistent among most people. So I like to understand that Indiana Jones is kind of the Alfred of this universe in the sense that he's good at what he does. He just picks bad people to work with him.
I don't know if that's a good comparison. He's James Bond, but if you're American,
Yeah, that's true. What is the first? Here's a better question, Joel. What's the first film you ever saw for Harrison Ford in?
probably Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
I think mine might have been Temple of Doom, actually.
Interesting. I never saw.
That might be my first Harrison Ford film. The earliest film I've seen him in was Apocalypse Now.
Hmm.
Here's the scene you're not gonna like, Joel.
The spiders.
Yeah.
But they're not big.
Is your problem with spiders when they're big?
Mm-hmm.
Those are tarantulas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is hilarious when he just turns around and they're all over his back. Are those real spiders?
I have no idea. Maybe. Yeah, I think they might be.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Tarantulas aren't that dangerous, actually.
Well, tarantulas aren't poisonous. They just hurt like a bitch if you get bitten by them.
Yeah.
I think. Stay out of the light. Also, these people, this culture must have been highly advanced for their time to make something that did this.
Oh, yeah, a lot of those ancient civilizations had a lot of interesting techniques.
Oh, that
Yeah.
actually looks pretty good for what it is.
Yeah.
One of the many pits among the Indiana Jones films. Steven Spielberg did Schindler's List, didn't he?
Schindler's List, Jurassic Park, the list goes on and on and on.
Very good director.
He's the symbol of Artur's directors.
Yep.
Say he. E.T.?
Oh, he did E.T.?
Yep.
I don't know.
He did E.T., Schindler's List, Jurassic Park, Jaws.
Oh, yeah, I remember him doing Jaws.
Hook.
Oh, he did, didn't he? That's what scares me. I love that line. Great production value.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very good production value. Look something up for me, Joel. How much of a budget did this film have when it came out?
Let's see. It had $18 million.
That's actually pretty surprising. That's actually quite small for most films these days.
Well, it was the 80s.
That's true.
Yep, back in these days, everybody had small budgets.
Yep, I'm sure this money made it, and I'm sure it made its money back pretty easily.
It made $389 million.
Oh yeah, it made its money back, all right.
Again, that was 80s money.
Yeah.
Remember, a lot of these big things were like small budget penny.
I wonder if this was a big. I wonder if the studio viewed this as a big risk.
Well, this is when Lucas had some influence and power, so
That's true.
he kind of could get away with doing stuff.
I wonder when Lucas burned the bridge with Hollywood.
Pretty much when he started.
Okay, that doesn't look too good.
I mean, remember, that's Lucas's whole thing, is he's anti-Hollywood. He was the rebel who became the system.
Yep.
So the cycle continues.
Okay, what is the logic of throwing me the idol?
I don't know. Not carry enough heavy weight.
Chris Stuckman made a really good point about these movies that I think is pretty relevant. He says that one of the great things about these movies is we see our hero struggle.
Mm-hmm.
We see him in a moment of peril where we don't know if he'll get out of it, and when he does, it makes sense.
Well, that's just good screenwriting 101.
Yes. And now this guy's about to be. That's almost a horror. That's almost horror movie like. He got adios.
You got stabbed.
He got more than stabbed. He got penetrated.
Oh, and I finally understand Satipo's name. Yay.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's a guy I know on the internet named Satipo, and I'm wondering, why does he have that name?
Oh, okay.
Now I realized. This is the first time I realized it.
This opening reminds me kind of Apocalypse Now.
Well, this is Spielberg back in his heyday, so.
Yeah. Oh, I forget what this guy's called. Bollock something.
Something like that.
Who's the guy's name that plays what's Indy's guy's name that the Indy's friend's name that is Belloc. Yeah, Belloc.
John Rhys Davies? Gimli?
Gimli?
From Lord of the Rings?
What would he have been? You mean I'm talking about the guy who
Sala.
Sala?
No, the guy who's at Indy's school.
Oh! Right.
Marcus.
Look at that. Now that's an evil act. Who played Marcus again? Don't remember.
I don't remember who played him either.
And I've seen him in stuff.
Wait, was Gimli the guy who played the bigger guy and the
Gimli plays Sala.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Really didn't know that? I knew that.
I never knew that.
Start the plane! Start the plane!
Also, the direct. Oh, never mind. The good old days where you could jump in the water and not ruin your phone because you didn't have one. Also, those people are terrible shots.
Yep.
But imagine if he just got shot in the ass. And here we established the big thing with Indy and his fear of snakes.
And we reestablished that in number 3.
Yeah.
Snakes. Actually, I actually like snakes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not scared of snakes.
I'm not scared of them either. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. I kept thinking when this plane was flying, I thought we heard Indy scream.
Maybe they're snakes.
And here we are at. This is in New York, right? New York.
I think so.
Did you consider taking an archaeology class, Joel? There's Marcus.
No, not really. No, wait. No, there you are. You're a few seconds ahead of me. God, Marcus is my favorite.
Yeah, he's hilarious on The Last Crusade too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he got more to do here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we get the famous scene of the "I love you" scene.
Indies admirers.
Funny story. My grandmother married my grandfather, and one of the reasons she said she did is because he looked like Harrison Ford.
Oh, that's cool. Just look at a older picture of your grandpa and take a look, see for yourself.
I do. He kind of does.
That's cool.
Why is there a picture of a skeleton on?
Well, I mean, schools, they gotta have pictures of sciencey stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, just looking at this university making me think of my own finals right now. Or
Oh, you're taking final. Oh, you're getting ready to take finals right now, right, Joel?
yes. I'm already breaking it.
Also, I'll say this: I like the idea that Indy doesn't believe in the supernatural aspect of archaeology,
Yeah.
but later he comes to understand it through the art.
Right.
That's always fascinating to me. Why does he bring in all that stuff that just happens to coincide with this meeting?
I have maps are important. You know, you need visuals and stuff, and
Is it? Oh, are they overarching maps, or is it?
probably you gotta have stuff. So we
Yeah,
get to have research and stuff.
that guy with the thinning hair looks familiar. Not the big guy, but the other one. He looks very familiar.
Maybe they get a lot of character actors for these sorts of movies.
Yeah. Oh, this is where Atner, I think. Atner Ravenwood.
Right.
Harry and Ravenwood's father. I forget. I have to ask Joel, maybe you know this. How often is it that the government will seek out confidential information to archaeologists?
Well, I know that the Nazis doing it was a big thing. That's historically true. Hitler had like the Scepter of Christ or something. I don't know. Scepter of Destiny. A bunch of other stuff. So that's this. The Nazi thing is very historically accurate.
Huh.
I don't know about our government. Sure they do. Sure everybody does something.
Abner, sorry, not Atner, Abner. No, I can't remember if Tanis is a real city or not. I remember looking this up like a long, long time ago.
Sometimes they just say fake things. Other times it's
Yeah.
somewhat real. This is based on some historical accuracy.
Yeah, yeah. It is. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Temple of Solomon.
Like, I don't know how many places these are real and how much is just made up.
Well, from a bit of truth from my research is apparently the Ark did move around back in its heyday.
Some people think it's supposed to be in Ethiopia now.
Is it?
Well, I don't know. Could be. Maybe not. That's what the Ethiopians say, but some people like to boast.
Yeah, some people claim to have the Ark, all the religious stuff, the Holy Grail, the Lance of Longinus.
Yeah.
I wonder why Abner never really. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I understand why now. We're only 18 minutes in, Joel. It feels like things are moving pretty fast.
Oh yeah, this is a tight script.
That's actually That's amazing how much they pack in.
Oh yeah, this is tight. This is Lawrence Kasdan tight.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm used to this thing going pretty long because I always have to watch the commercials.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And there was the staff that was in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, that Jar Jar Binks used.
Really?
That's very staff. Same design, same everything. Jar Jar Binks, he had it.
In the Clone Wars?
Yep, in the 2008 cartoon.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll look at Marcus's actor real quick. Hang on. That might be Paul
He was
Freeman.
He was in Trading Places.
Mm-hmm. Marcus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Brody, yeah. His actor is. Really does not say. Okay, trying to find who he's played by. Hang on, I'll find out. Denholm Elliott.
Yeah, that's him. Denholm Elliott.
Denholm.
Denholm.
Yeah. I love this kind of being as a period piece, especially with how this looks. When was this movie made, Joel? 80s, right?
80s. 81. I think actually, okay, let's see. Right after Empire Strikes Back. 1 year.
Huh.
Yep, it was Empire Strikes Back. Okay, according to George Lucas's film biography, it's Empire Strikes Back, then Indy, then Jedi in 83, Temple of Doom in 84, Captain EO in 86, Willow in 88, Last Crusade in 89, Radioland Murderers in 94, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull in 2008.
Yeah.
Oh, these were films written. My bad. There was the episode 1 and 2 in 99 and 2002. And 2005 Revenge of the Sith.
Right. Also, I love that Marcus is kind of the one who believes in the supernatural aspect. It gives some, it's foreshadowing.
Especially in Last Crusade.
Yes. And I like that they have a character for that. They don't have so much of, well, no, in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, they kind of have one with that one character who goes crazy for a bit. I can't remember his name.
Okay. It's time I'm going to derail this thing for a little bit. Ready for me to derail?
Sure.
How would you do Kingdom Hearts Indiana Jones World?
Of course, we had to. How would I do it?
All I can imagine is just Sora wearing the indie clothes and doing the pose with the whip.
Amazing.
No, with the Keyblade, but using the Keyblade, not the whip. Use the Keyblade.
Well, out of all the Disney properties that they now own, Indiana Jones is probably the most that I would like tonally to be with this film.
You got a big problem though.
What?
Nazis.
Yeah.
The heartless Nazis. They got the little swastika and then the heartless symbol.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't know if the. To be fair, I'm going to say this. I don't know if you can do an Indiana Jones world in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you don't want like the Bullock to be working with the heartless, and then the Nazi spy to summon his heartless Nazis.
It would. I don't know if it would work.
Maybe. Oh no, I know how it can work. You do Temple of Doom instead.
Yeah.
Although then you'd be insulting the Indians, but the Lord already did that. People already
Yeah.
did that with Indiana Jones too. So, but then you
Yeah.
lose Marion and Love Moon. But then you have to deal with Short Round and the other one.
Short Round isn't that bad. The girl is what's obnoxious.
But here's Marion. She's my favorite of the love interest.
My love interest from the Indiana Jones. My favorite love interest is from from the Emperor's Tomb.
That's Willie.
That's Steven
What?
Spielberg's wife.
You said that your favorite was the one from Temple of Doom.
No, I said from Emperor's Tomb.
Oh, Emperor's Tomb. Well, I don't play the game, so I wouldn't know.
Mei Yang. She is Chinese.
Ah. Yeah, that's one. I love Marion, and they
But
brought.
I do love Marion.
And the people love her too because they brought her back for the fourth one.
Yeah.
What's that in?
And of course, they're drinking their wits end.
Now I'm gonna look up Indiana Jones Kingdom Hearts fanfiction after I'm done. You got me into this because that's the only place you could do it.
Yeah. I don't know if you can do Nazis in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Maybe in Final Fantasy.
No, that wouldn't work either. Well, you can do things like Nazis. And then this just falls over.
Oh, but still, now I'm sure there's like a pose of Sora in the Indiana Jones getup.
Yes. This is in Nepal, I think.
Yeah, they said that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in Nepal. I don't know what Nepal looks like, so I can't judge, but...
I mean, they have a My Little Pony version of Indiana Jones.
Joel, there's a fanfiction for pretty much everything.
No,
Also,
it's a canonical thing.
Huh.
Her name's Daring Do.
I love this image of the shadow of Indy being there.
She's a book character. Wait, oops. I'll have to make you watch that episode.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I never meant to hurt you. What do you think of this? This dialogue is better than most Disney dialogue when this live action dialogue with us.
Wait, what are you talking about, Disney dialogue?
Well, not Disney dialogue, but Lucas inspired dialogue, especially with the prequels.
It was written by Lawrence Kasdan. May I say more?
That's true. So this is actually a pretty good exchange. Surprisingly. Now that I come back to it. Joel.
Yeah, sorry. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay, good. Oh, phew.
Looking for his bits of junk. I have to ask you this, Joel, and I'll ask you this now. Do you think Marion Ravenwood's a different character in Crystal Skull?
That was it. It's been 30 years. You're gonna change in 30 years. You're not gonna be the same person in 30 years.
Sure, and that plus she has a child.
Yeah, that changes you.
And Indy also will have a child.
And it's LaBeouf. I can't believe that LaBeouf would come out of Indy. Well, it came out of Marion, but it has Indy's DNA.
Marion Ravenwood has some fire on her.
Remember, Cole, this is also back to the dialogue. This is also back in the day when Lucas let other people do the work for him.
Yeah, that's true.
It's called collaboration.
Yep.
Like with Nomura in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah. I think she's wearing the very thing he's looking for. That actually is a nice design for that necklace. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
Oh, no, nothing. Go on.
I'm assuming it's supposed to be Egyptian inspired.
I think it's Egyptian.
because the wings remind me of something you'd see in ancient
Also, we
Egypt.
skipped it, but I forgot. We missed the shadow entrance of Indy.
I mentioned that, but you talked over it.
Oh, it's my bad. But yeah,
That's
a famous shot. That's just some good cinematography.
that is some good cinematography. This movie has a lot of really good cinematography.
This is Spielberg in his heyday.
Yeah. Now, Joel, I can't believe I'm going to ask this, but I feel the need to ask this. We haven't gotten to it yet, but I feel like I'm getting it out of the way now, so we can talk about important stuff when we get there.
Mhm.
But you remember The Big Bang Theory
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah.
and how the Sheldon's girlfriend said Indy plays no part in the end of this movie?
Yes, I have heard of that controversy of a thing. Yes.
I actually really disagree with that.
Okay.
For the main reason, he may not find it, but he plays a big part in getting it and a big part in letting the events unfold the way they do later on. Meaning, he could have blown up the Ark.
But he doesn't.
Yeah, he could have blown up the Ark, but he makes the proactive choice and kind of the stupid choice of saying he has an innate curiosity to see this thing opened. And because of that, he lets these events unfold.
To be fair, wouldn't you want to see it opened? Wouldn't there be a part of you who'd want to see it?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, good.
I agree. So I think that argument is because I've watched this film later on before that and thought to myself, actually, I think a lot of our arguments are invalid.
Yes, I think it's the Big Bang Theory.
I know, but I don't. But didn't some people get worked? Ooh, this is kind of dark. Also, that guy looks really creepy. Yes, I know you will. Look at that guy's eyes. Oh, Lord.
The things they let you get away with back in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. What?
They'd never do that today.
Oh, no. We still do Nazi. Yeah, we do Nazi movies nowadays.
Yeah, strangely, you would think it'd be bigger today.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a really good movie involving a Nazis.
Huh?
There hasn't been any big movies involving Nazis and space Nazis, maybe, but not Earth Nazis. But not Earth Nazis.
Oh, I'm surprised they're letting people get away with this stuff.
Oh, this was the 80s. This is back when you could be a lot gruesome.
Do you miss that time period of movies, Joel?
I don't know. I like. Oh, look at that. Get a good boost. Get your boost.
Yeah.
Well, Indiana Jones created PG-13, so.
Did it?
Yeah, this is back when it was just G, PG, and R. Temple of Doom created PG-13.
Oh yeah, I'm sure PG-13 did. One of my favorite scenes in Temple of Doom, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Temple of Doom, is the scene where Willie is getting ready to go down to the underworld, and Short Round has to fight Indy. I always find that scene kind of fun. And a little dark.
Oh, yeah.
That entire movie's dark.
Also, those things are different back then. Sensibilities. We're not as graphic anymore.
Yeah, this is the dumbest thing this guy could have done. Did Lawrence Kasdan do horror movies before this?
I have no idea what Kasdan.
Because there's some horror-like imagery in this movie a bit. Put your hand in the snow, idiot. There you go.
Let's see. His film biography. Nope, his first film was Empire Strikes Back. Then Raiders. Then Body Heat, which he directed. Then Continent Divide. Then Jedi. The Big Chill, which he directed. Silverado, which he directed. The Accident Tourist, directed. I Love You to Death, directed. He directed a lot. Grand Canyon, directed. The Bodyguard. which he wrote and produced. Wyatt Earp, writer, director, and producer. French Kiss, director. Mumford, writer, director, and producer. Dreamcatcher, writer, director, producer. Darling Companion, writer, director, producer. Force Awakens, writer. Five came back himself. I don't know what that means. And he's gonna do the Han Solo movie with his son, John Kasdan, and a producer.
Oh, cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I heard he's not a good director, but he's a good writer.
The son.
No, Lawrence Kasdan.
Also, there was
there's
Gimli.
John. Yeah, see, there he is.
It's Gimli. I just didn't recognize him without the beard.
He has a beard.
Well, a thicker beard in Lord of the Rings.
1930s Cairo.
Yeah.
Good old British occupation.
This is Cairo's the capital of Egypt, isn't it?
Correct.
I kept thinking for the longest time I thought Alexandria was the capital of Egypt.
Nope, it's just a very famous city.
There's that monkey.
Never trust a monkey.
What's up with the? There's the first. They're eyeing each other.
I look at them. Aw.
This is a really cool scenery.
Oh yeah.
Really beautiful scenery. It's as if the pharaohs have returned. That's a good line. I have not one brain among them. Was this a? I keep forget. Have you ever read some of the Indiana Jones books, Joel?
No, I have not dwelled on anything about Indiana Jones except the 4 films, and I knew my mom was a big fan of the old young Indiana Jones movies. We like those.
I've seen like maybe 2 of those.
They weren't movies, it was a series.
Yeah, that's right, the series.
Yeah. Which the actor for young Indiana Jones is in Last Crusade.
Is he? I thought they recasted.
No, that's the same guy.
Really? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I've heard they recasted.
Look that up real quick. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
Oh, he didn't do The Last Crusade. That explains a lot.
What do you mean?
Lawrence Kasdan didn't do The Last Crusade.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Jeffrey Boehm wrote that one.
Never heard of him.
He hasn't written much except for he wrote Lethal Weapon 2 and Lethal Weapon 3, The Phantom, Tales from the Crypt, episode number 61, The Dead Zone, Inner Space.
Inner Space is great.
Hold on. River Phoenix as Teenage Jones.
Yeah, River Phoenix. Yeah, that's the same guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he did do the young.
Last Crusade.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you.
He's passed away though.
And here comes a really... Also, Joel, a bit of tidbit I learned about Indiana Jones. Apparently, the scene where Indy shoots the swordsman...
Nope, he did not do the young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
Did he not?
No, it... Okay. It was... Okay. Corey Carrier, Sean Patrick Flannery, Harrison Ford as 50, and George Hall as 93 Indiana Jones. So, Sean Patrick Flannery was young Indiana Jones.
Well, they got a guy who looks just like him, though.
Not really.
Look it up real quick, just to be on the safe side. But as I was saying, the scene where Indy shoots the swordsman, apparently it was supposed to be a bigger fight scene.
Oh, yeah, that was ad-libbed.
Which I think is amazing.
All the best scenes are never intentional.
Like the joke,
That's what I find.
like the Joker blowing up the hospital in Dark Knight.
Yes. Excuse me. We are 38 minutes into this film.
Yeah, this film is quick.
I don't know. I've seen quicker.
That's true. Huh, you're right. He didn't do it. That's interesting.
Don't you?
Let me check. Actually, let me check something real quick. Darn it. Oh, yeah, you're right. It isn't the same guy. That's weird.
Told ya.
Huh. Screw that monkey. Screw that monkey.
Screw that monkey, screw that monkey, screw that monkey, screw that monkey, screw that monkey.
And here, is this the scene where we see him fight the swordman? No.
It's coming.
It's coming. Oh, here we are. That's an animated sword.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't it have been better if the bullet went right through him and shot another one of the civilians?
I don't think Indy would care.
Oh, that's bad. Follow the screaming barrel.
Exactly.
Man, you're bad at following people, Andy. Also, I think this is where we just knock them all over. Do they all have them?
What?
No, they don't all have people in them.
Maybe. I don't know.
This is a fun chase scene. Was this actually shot in Cairo?
No, I think it was Morocco.
Which is where?
North Africa to the west.
Oh, nice. So they got a pretty legit location. Then again, 1930s Cairo probably would look a lot different than 1980s Africa.
I'm sure some of it was sets too.
That's true.
Though I heard Morocco. Oh, and Tunis. Probably Tunis.
Tunis.
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Yeah, that's where they filmed Luke's house.
Luke's house.
Yeah, Tatooine.
Oh, yeah.
Homestead.
You mean his uncle also is the sad scene.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it that much until later years. This scene. Because I always knew Marion would come back.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't it be funny if this was like the Bond movies where actually, how common in Bond movies is it where
I don't know. I don't watch James Bond.
Oh, that's right. Steve would be great to ask for that. And how many Bond girls die? I know the one in Skyfall died. If you ever get the chance to, you should really watch Skyfall. Skyfall's a great movie. Javier Bardem is the main bad guy. And there is Belloc.
It's always fun to have two enemies sitting together. Having a drink.
where they got guns involved.
Yep.
Not a very private place for a murder. Piece of reps don't care. Ooh, that's... Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get away with that line later on.
Ooh, yeah. That's racist.
It is racist.
I think it's 30, so Indiana Jones should be a racist.
Yeah. Also, everyone in this room is...
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite villain in the Indie universe, Joel?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the villains, honestly, in Indiana Jones.
If I had to pick one, the villains aren't the shining parts.
Mm-mm.
I would say my favorite would be the one from The Last Crusade because of how tied to the third act he is.
Yeah. I don't know. Hitler, he's in this movie. He's in one of these movies.
Yeah, but he's not really the villain. He's in Last Crusade.
That's true.
Or-
That's a great scene.
It is a great scene where and he just stares down Hitler.
Yeah.
That's got to be scary as hell too. Okay, Joel, I have to ask, since we talked about that, if you stared Hitler in the face, what would you do?
Be very frightened. Depends. What's my context?
You're in the situation like Indy was. You just happen to be there and you stare him down.
Be very frightened and try not to move. I'd be a dead man.
Yeah. You want to talk to God? Let's go see him together. I love that.
You just gotta take a left lane to death, and then you gotta travel through the river Styx. Then you're at his address.
Next time, Indy. Indiana has some good one-liners. Well, not really one-liners, just some great lines. See, they're not evil enough to where they don't shoot the kids.
Yeah.
They're not that evil, which is a good thing for this movie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Better than the United States Marines.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of ways, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That monkey. Also, the scene that's coming up, Joel.
Yep.
There's actually a deleted scene from this movie coming up.
Mm.
It was originally it was the thing that tied the whole "don't look at the ark" thing in the end. That was going to give that context.
Oh, they probably should have kept that.
Yeah, they probably should, because the guy here says, "Do not look at the ark,"
Ooh.
and that's why. I forget why they cut it. I think they cut it due to time constraints. That's probably the one thing they should have kept in.
Yeah, because then otherwise,
Because
just dumb luck.
because the thing later I agree kind of just does seem a little too convenient. Also, this guy gets killed, doesn't he? The guy with the eye patch.
I think so.
Oh, please don't let the kid eat it. Please don't let the kid eat it. You know, Joel, I hate to say this. I never thought I'd see a kid get brutally murdered until I saw Logan.
Let me see if I've seen anything. Can't think of anything.
Yeah, when that entire family gets slaughtered, that's a heartbreaking scene in Logan.
So you.
This monkey's the bigger idiot.
Yeah, some monkey.
I have to ask Joel, what do you think of the Ark's design?
I think it looks nice.
Yeah. Didn't they sell that version of the Ark recently, or is it in a museum somewhere?
I'm not sure. It probably at like the Smithsonian or something.
I know this I gotta tell you this, Joel. I saw the original Ruby Slippers from The Wizard of Oz and the original C-3PO costume at a museum somewhere.
Oh, that's cool.
I felt like I was standing in the middle of history. Love this setting right here. This supernatural is coming to life.
Because the Ark is powerful.
Even
Hey, cool.
other-
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You think in the Indiana Jones universe, the Ark is actually made from aliens?
That's probably not what was intended to begin with, though later I can imagine that being what was being the thought. And plus it being George Lucas, so who knows?
Dead monkey.
Bad grapes.
Bad dates. Oh shit! I had a question. Well, there was a non-canonical comic that had Indiana Jones meet Harrison Ford. I mean Han Solo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one of those weird infinity stories. Like Han Solo crash landed on Earth, died by some natives, and then Chewie became Bigfoot. And then later, Indy and Short Round found Han Solo's corpse many, many decades later. It's a real thing.
Oh my god!
I broke you. I do that.
I can't believe that's a real thing. Who in their right mind thought that was a good idea?
It was a what if comic.
Yeah, but even as a what, see, that's part of my issues with what if stories is if they're not rewrites, but if they're like trying to be like somewhat, oh, what if this and this happened together? Like, I kid you not, Joel, there is a
Well,
there
that's what if is for. You can do whatever.
I kid you not, Joel, there is a Harry Potter / Naruto crossover fan fiction.
That wasn't a fan fiction though. That was actual comic, produced, published, licensed, sold, with pictures.
Who was the artist?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be bad if that was Grant Morrison? I know he would never do it, but
No,
I apologize.
that'd be amazing if he did it. He probably should do. He'd probably be all for it.
I apologize to all the Grant Morrison fans I've just offended.
Hey, E.T.'s in Phantom Menace, so
Is he?
yeah, his species in the Senate.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And remember, Steven Spielberg says all his movies are connected.
Oh god.
And some people like to say that the alien in Indiana Jones 4 looks like Snoke.
What does looks like Snoke?
The aliens in Indy 4.
Oh,
Maybe that's Snoke.
oh, so this looks like a legitimate Egyptian thing. I like that.
Well, I guess they have to have little models when building their cities.
Yeah. Well, the city model, I don't know, but maybe. But I like the hieroglyphs in the pictures.
You should ride the. Oh wait, I don't know if you can ride roller coasters.
Do what?
Can you ride roller coasters?
Can I ride roller coasters?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're ever in California, you should look up the Indiana Jones ride. I heard it's amazing.
I probably should.
Ask Lo if she talked to her next time.
Yeah. I haven't heard from her. Different thing, but
Oh, here comes the famous scene coming up.
oh, where he
Yeah.
lights the fire
Yeah.
or lights the light, if that makes sense. Also, the music here is great. I can't hear it because it's silenced, but
Yeah.
it's a very, very great music. Da 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 da.
Oh, here it comes.
I love the look on his face too. He seems really genuine. wonder what the director told him when he made this face. He says, "Imagine you just found treasure that's worth $100 billion." I
Well, it's Steven Spielberg, so maybe, I don't know.
would love to know what he said. Hey, when you make this face, when you make this face, imagine you saw a unicorn for the first time in your life. This is actually a really cool model.
Looks a little fake.
It does look a little fake, especially with that light.
That looks fake. Oh, look at that face.
Yeah.
That's the face of a man who's found true love.
Yes.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
And of course, he breaks the staff, which is the smartest thing he could have done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sala. Nazi flag. Wonder how he got back up.
Climbed.
I mean, without people noticing him.
Mm-hmm.
I fetch you the water. And this is where he sees Marion again. There are a lot of really famous shots from this movie, aren't there?
Oh, yeah. This film's like one of the most iconic films of the 20th century.
Also, Joel, I have to ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you feel that Marion and Indy's relationship is a bit too forced here?
Well, he thought she was dead, and so any resentment.
No. I mean, at the beginning, when she hates him at the beginning, and then after that fight, they are just somewhat. They feel they get together.
Well, they're not together. She just has to come along because of her dad.
But she's making eye. Well, no, I guess you're right. And plus, I'm sure if you were to get stuck in a fight anywhere, you would be.
They're young. They have hormones. They drink. It's the 30s.
Also, I have to ask Joel, when they're on that boat, is that one to buy that they conceived Mutt?
I don't think so, because no, wait.
No,
wait, maybe.
Yeah.
No, wait, because there's still some time after Last Crusade. They have some for a couple more rounds before conception.
I can't believe Joel and I have gotten to this. At what point did Indy and Marion screw?
Well, they probably did a lot.
I'm sure they did.
But
probably,
it had to be before the wedding.
Yes, it was probably pretty angry, too. Because especially when she smacks him with that mirror later on.
In 4?
No, in this, she smacks him in the back with
there's another wedding.
No, not the wedding, when they sleep together in this movie.
No, you asked if he was conceived, and I said, I don't think so just yet.
Oh, yeah. I was referencing someone else. What? Okay, here's a better question. Why is Bella keeping her around?
Pleasures.
You'll hit that.
Womanly pleasures, that's probably.
Yeah, but I'm not led to believe they did anything.
I think he's trying.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Ooh, that guy's hand, by the way. Ooh, I would hate to have that scar.
I would too.
I hate scars in general, but.
Here's a fun little trivia fact for anyone. A little unknown fact about me. I have a scar on my left knee.
I have a scar on my leg. Through surgery.
Well, mine is a bit more. I guess I'll tell this story here. When I was in the 4th or 5th grade, we were going to a fun place, a skating ring one day for school. And I had 3 katanas, 3 samurai swords,
Why do you have samurai swords?
because I did karate for a while.
Are they actual samurai swords?
Oh yeah, they're actual samurai swords.
Real that they could kill you?
Oh yeah,
And they let you, and your parents let you have them?
oh yeah. So I was swinging them around. I swung the short one around,
And
I
you chopped somebody's head off.
and I swung it to make it feel like I was putting it back in the sheath, and I missed and put the tip of it into my knee.
Ooh. See, this is why you shouldn't give kids swords, people.
But because I was going to that skate land that day, I told I'm not getting stitches. I'm going. I don't care. I'm bandage it up. I don't care what. I'm going. And so because of that, I bear a very big scar on my leg that I've kept ever since.
Never give kids swords. That's the moral of this story.
I still have those swords, by the way.
Or at least you can defend yourself.
Yes.
I would just.
Also, we talked over the scene where we see the shadows working and the sunset. I love that scene.
This scene, this scene's famous too, with the lightning and the shadows and the green screen effect.
No, it's actually a pretty decent looking green screen effect.
That's true.
Unfortunately.
Ooh, that's very atmospherical.
Yeah.
One thing this movie does well, the atmosphere. Yeah.
Sorry, Indy. Is the floor moving? Why does the floor move? Maybe it's lava. No, it had to be worse. Give me the torch. I wonder what fire on snakes actually does.
Burn them? I don't know. Well,
That's true.
That one's on fire.
No, I don't care if you're not afraid of snakes or not. This would probably scare the shit out of anybody.
Be very creepy. Maybe more icky than scary.
I bet a good majority. So some of those down there are poisonous, though.
That is true, but that's just more.
Because we see a cobra down there. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Why did it have to be snakes?
Asps. Very dangerous. You go first.
I'm going to show you that My Little Pony parody of Indiana Jones, and it's a real thing. It's not fan fiction. They have an Indiana Jones character with their own Bullock and everything. Yeah, seriously, they made a pony version of Bullock in the show. Cole? Cole? Can you hear me? Oh, that's not good. Then why are you quiet? Well, folks, I look like I'm taking over this podcast, and hopefully we are still going. I'm still recording, at least. We are still going, thankfully. I can hold on, folks. You're about to hear what we see technical difficulties. We will be right back. Just keep watching your movie, folks. And we'll just do a little splicing. Go. For our recording. We're back, folks.
Sorry about that, folks. My microphone decided, hey, screw you. I'm not going to work for you.
But we're still going, and hopefully we spliced it just right. Right now, Bullock is giving Marion a drink.
Yes. Where I'm at, she just put the dress on.
What?
His name's Belloc.
Belloc, thanks, Mom.
Belloc, Joel.
Yeah, I'm on 1 hour, 2 minutes, 58 seconds.
That's all it calls him. Belush.
Are you there where Indy gets dropped down into the thing?
He's about to get dropped in right now.
Yeah.
Deadly, whoa.
If those are real, those are probably real snakes.
They are, but they did a mirror thing. I think like involving a mirror or something, so that nobody got hurt.
Good. Ooh, this is unfair. Ooh. That looks like some pretty genuine fear.
Yeah.
What person more genuinely scared of snakes?
Indy. I don't know
It
anybody.
looks like he's about to freak out. I love this. That cobra's staring him down, man. That's all I get down here. Also, have you? Oh, I have to ask this, Joel. I never asked this. Did you play the Lego Indiana Jones game?
I had it. Sorry. Yes, I did.
And I remember in this level where you had to use the fire to get rid of the snakes. That was a cool part of the level.
Oh yeah, that was great. That was a good part. Good part. Good part. I didn't finish a lot of it though. I don't remember a lot of the games, indie games, sadly.
Also, Marion's being really smart here. Also, we established that she's a drinker.
Yep, that was established way in advance.
What kind of drink is that?
Whiskey, probably.
Hopefully, it's some. I wonder if it's some good whiskey. There's the resting place of the Ark, Joel.
Oh, I'm still not there. They're still drinking. There it is.
Yep.
I'm a few minutes behind you, I think.
Also, this looks like a real set.
Probably is.
It looks authentic. Whoever did the set design for this was a genius.
Yeah. Wait, we're just going, yeah, yep. If I talk about what's actually going on in my head right now, I'd just derail this commentary.
Yeah.
Should I talk about what's going on in my head right now?
No, we need to stay on point, Joel.
But it's somewhat Indiana Jones related.
I know you're thinking of Kingdom Hearts and My Little Pony stuff, Joel.
Yes, I am. And believe me, the fan fictions are there. I'm just saying, Riku probably works better with that costume than Sora does. He doesn't have the hair, but he has the attitude. And he looks good with a little beard.
I don't think it will work for Riku.
What, you don't think he can pull off the look?
No, I don't think he could. Oh, they went through that entire bottle.
Hey, when you drink, man, you drink.
How do you know, Joel? You don't drink.
I know people who drink.
Well, you know me. I drink.
I know you drink. You shouldn't. It's bad for you.
Don't drink if you're underage, kid. Bad for your health. If you're 21, I can't make those decisions for you.
But I will judge you for it.
Okay, Joel, can you explain something to me?
Mm-hmm.
What is this chain rod that this guy brings out and chain puts together?
Well, first I'm not on that team yet. And,
yeah, it's a coat hanger. I forgot.
About to say, Cole, you don't know what a coat hanger is?
No, I keep thinking it was a weapon of some sort.
By the way, well, I suppose you think it is. By the way, I'm a few seconds behind, but it's a really good joke. That's a really, one of the most iconic jokes ever.
Yeah. I would love to have a coat hanger like that.
Oh, here it comes. Yeah.
Now then,
It's more of a sight.
what should we talk about?
Yeah, it's a sight gag, but still. It's funny. It's like,
That guy really hams it up. That was our problem with Tilda Swinton in the Chronicles of Narnia. She wasn't hamming up. The guy with the slinted eyes really hams this movie up.
Oh yeah, he knows what movie he's in.
Yeah. And there it is, people. Joel's not there yet, but there is the art. And grand it is.
Better be. Ooh, look at it, it's so gold.
I have to ask you this, Joel, because this is a great time to ask. What do you think of the of its inclusion in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
I thought it was a cute nod. I mean, it's in the place.
Yeah, I guess it's in Area 51. Because when they brought it, the snakes just moved back. If that thing is made out of complete gold, I wonder how much that thing would be. The Ark would be worth today. The Ark, if found today, would probably be priceless.
Yes, and probably should never be found.
Yeah, probably.
I honestly don't think I want it found.
Are you a religious kind of guy, Joel? I know you're not a big believer in religion, but are you a big supernatural guy?
Oh yeah, when it comes to the supernatural, some things in this world were not meant to be known by mortal man. Too easily corruptible.
Yeah. Which I like that we get that with the Holy Grail later on.
That's because only Indiana Jones is pure of heart.
Indeed. Ooh, and now and this is where you know you have screwed up.
Uh-oh.
Also, don't they drop Marion in there from that height? Wouldn't she die?
Maybe. I don't know. I guess Indy catches her.
Yeah, but wouldn't catching her break his arms?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
So let's say I'm following 50 stories and someone manages to catch me, I would probably snap their arms.
Well, Indiana Jones is a strong man, so...
Son of a bitch. Let's see how she falls. Oh, never mind. She doesn't completely fall. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that's creepy.
Ooh, you can see up her skirt.
You try to get your hands on. Also, we're getting close to the very iconic fight scene, Joel.
Which one's that one?
The one with the plane.
Oh yeah, the plane.
With Muscles.
Oh, that was with a mirror. That's a mirror gag. There's a mirror.
What do you mean?
There's a mirror in front of the snake and the two of them.
Huh. Audio. Why did I want him to say Mount Legal? Did they reuse that footage of the snake?
Well, I have to see it first. Maybe.
It looks kind of like it did.
No, because Indy's in front of it this time.
She was introduced at her confirmation hearing by Senator Johnny Isakson, a conservative senator from Georgia, and John Lewis, a congressman, also a civil rights icon from Atlanta.
I like how they use it. These movie makers are smart, man. I mean, that dress inclusion's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a partisan person. She's a person who does the right thing, does it by the book, and plays
Oh, that's.
That came through in her testimony today.
Watching this as an observer, I'm not a lawyer. I don't have any inside information about the workings of the Department of Justice.
Creepy.
It seems to me
This is very creepy. What was the last big archaeological find, Joel?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that sort of thing. Not my forte.
You're more a political guy than anything else.
Yep, I could give you a dissertation about the history of Afghanistan, but I couldn't tell you anything about the archaeology world. We gotta watch a political drama one of these days.
We need to watch Schindler's List.
Oh, I don't know if you can pay me to watch Schindler's List.
Because then you'll be bawling.
I couldn't even get past it the first time I tried to watch it. I didn't have the stomach for it.
That this is exactly what the American people would expect their acting attorney general to do in a situation such as this, regardless
Smash it. Oh, here's a good one. Smashing.
party that's currently in the White House. Right? That's what you want.
I'm still far away. You're defiling sacred gods. The gods of Egypt will have their wrath upon thee.
Imagine we're in a world where all the gods exist.
The Kingdom Hearts world is the closest thing.
the deputy attorney general. So it's not extraordinary that she would be the one to have the communication.
Oh.
I think what's extraordinary in this
Why is she holding it?
testified today is what the communication was.
And the communication in this case was specific to the
Ah, now that is. Yeah, there's some horror imagery inspired here.
security advisor that he had been lying about.
These must have been the people that worked on it. Oh.
Oh, Lucas.
That is some creepy shit.
She said that the underlying conduct being itself problematic, in addition to any lies he might have told about his past behavior or statements. What she talked about.
What kind of plane is that, Joel?
Oh, well, I'm not there yet, dude. I'm like a few minutes behind you.
Behind me there.
I don't know the actual tech name. But it's definitely something of World War II design.
Oh, I've never seen. That's the only place I've ever seen it. Here's the only place I've ever seen it.
By the looks of it, it looks like an early design for our very own stealth bombers.
Yeah, it does actually. I like how he's still afraid of Indy. That's a good inclusion.
But we only have 38 minutes to go.
Really?
38 minutes and 47 seconds.
Wow. Ooh. He tries to fight him with a wrench.
Yeah.
There's big burly Nazi guy. He's been in other things, I think. Muscles Magoo.
Now, Pony's never done Nazi, but they've had thugs.
Huh?
Oh, the Daring Do. That is a big Nazi.
This is a very. The Family Guy did a rendition of this fight with the chicken fight. I love that fight, by the way. Oh,
I love all
hands
the,
on the balls, Indy. It's that easy.
I love all the. Yeah, he's a gentleman. You don't hit behind the. Oh wait, he did. No mind.
Yeah, but that guy must have some tough balls. Oh, see, that's not a gentleman would never bite a guy in the arm, Joel.
Okay, I take it back.
And he's a scrapper. Nice. Ooh, Marion. Uh-oh. Here's another good idea, and this is back to what Chris Stuckman has said. We get to see Indy struggle. Use the gun, girl. Use it.
Oh boy, here come the Nazis.
Now they're dead Nazis.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm still getting behind you. This is smart. Just mow them down. Mow them down.
Yep.
Down.
Okay, if that were in real life, that blood would have splattered everywhere once that guy got shot. Maybe they did because we didn't see everything.
Well,
Joel, have you ever seen the indie stunt thing at Disney?
no, but I heard about it. I heard somebody died.
I actually got a chance to see it.
In Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool
I
stuff.
think they only have it in Florida.
I think so too.
And in California, we don't have everything that Florida has, and vice versa.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, Florida has more of most of what California has. We have it first.
Huh. And there comes Muscle League. Kick him off, Indy. Oh. You can just run him over, Joel.
Huh.
Oh. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get away with that nowadays. And you wouldn't be able to get away with this either.
Ooh, no.
Oh, I forgot about the blood going everywhere.
Oh boy. Oh, this is just got. Ah! Well, they didn't show it.
Yeah, but we saw the blood go everywhere. The stunt show is actually pretty darn good.
Things you could get away with in the 80s.
What is the goriest PG-13 movie you think?
The goriest PG-13 movie. I don't know. I don't really keep an eye track on those sorts of things. Maybe Indie Temple of Doom?
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, well, probably not. I'm sure there's something else out there in the 80s. 80s was the era of gore.
Truck, what truck? If these movies have taught me anything, it's that Nazis are persistent.
There's always a gazillion more where that came from.
Yep.
Can you text your dad at some point? Tell him my spot's open.
Sorry. Sorry, background people.
I guess goggles would be needed for a place like this.
What?
I guess goggles would be needed for something like this. Something wrong, Joel?
Oh, no. Why?
Just curious.
Okay.
I'm making this up as I go. That's the plot twist of everything. Indy just makes his stuff up, and he's a really good on the whim planner.
It's always what you need.
This film doesn't have a lot of shaky cam. I don't think shaky cam was a big thing yet.
No, that I don't think Spielberg does a lot of shaky cam.
Thank God for that.
I think he's more wide shots.
He's great at wide shots like that. I keep wanting to say run, Barry, run, but it's actually run, Indy, run.
Run, Indy, run.
You run.
Not just ran and ran and ran.
How much do you think people would watch us do a commentary on Forrest Gump?
I would, but I like maybe. I don't have Forrest Gump on DVD.
I don't either. I have to buy it. More people would have watched that.
Yeah.
And there goes the horse.
He had one other very exciting thing to look forward to. 3 separate town halls in his home district where he got the pleasure of explaining that vote to his constituents.
Is this the truck with the arc?
Yes. Wait, no. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, maybe it is. No, there's some troopers.
Ah.
Ooh. Okay, maybe you're right.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Well, if it had been bad, if they had windshield wipers and he just wiped the guy off.
Ooh.
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 Run him off the road, why don't you?
Congressman Tom Reed in Western New York facing his constituents.
How much do you think these cars would go for nowadays, Joel?
Couple 100,000 at least if we get a nice one.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's true.
maybe a million.
I'm trying to remember, Joel, does Indy ever get shot in any of these movies?
Maybe once, but I don't know. I don't remember.
I can't remember him ever being shot. Him doing this reminds me of stuff my father used to do to me when I was little.
What do you mean? He used to drive trucks, fight Nazis, and have wild adventures?
At times it felt like it.
I'm confused at what you're referencing.
My father used to jerk the wheel sometimes.
Ah, gotcha. Why?
Yeah, I guess it's as good as mine. I guess he thought it was funny.
They told me never did it over a ledge, otherwise that would have happened.
Huh?
They told me never did it over a mountain ledge.
Yeah, when did that... And especially, which, that's actually a really good point, Joel. They're at a tropical forest on a mountain somewhere, coming out of Cairo, and where there's a tropical forest on the edge of a mountain. Something about that doesn't add up.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you been to Egypt?
No, and here comes the guy that's going to put a fork in the road for Indy. Yes, he does get shot. Blood went places too. Man, this guy is persistent. Oh, it's not the same guy, it's that guy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, did you see him get shot?
Yeah, so.
There's something special about the guy that takes the wheel from Indy. It might be because he's been in other stuff. Yeah, punch him in the gun wound. Oh. Now this is incredible, Joel.
Ooh. Ooh.
He crawls under a truck that's still moving and climbs back to the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine doing this, Joel, hon.
Oh, I don't even want to try.
That must not hurt as bad as it looks.
Nah, it probably hurts a lot.
Now that probably hurts. Imagine what that does to your junk. Oh, Lord. Okay, here, canonically, he should not have been able to have Mutt because grinding his junk on that gravel should have.
Or maybe that's that's what caused it. Because didn't you believe Shia LaBeouf would come out of Indy?
Oh. Oh. Did he get run over?
Anatomically correct, just like me. Hall of Famers by sport. Parts of the whole.
These are some of the worst Nazis ever. They don't even have guns.
They had guns.
I sure as hell aren't using them.
Okay, how about newspapers for 200?
Launched in 1982.
Also, he did this with a gunshot in his with a gun wound in his arm.
Because he's Batman. I mean, because he did the Indiana
How many references to Batman do you think Brad would make during this?
Quite a bit. I don't know.
It's Dr. Cannon.
Anytime someone can make a reference to Batman is a good thing.
20th
I
century.
agree.
No, no, no. No, no.
And do you hear the audio, Joel?
No.
Okay.
See,
What is the USO?
You hearing audio on my end?
20th
No.
century 600.
In August of 1992, the U.S. military began relief efforts in this African nation.
See, maybe you should celebrate when they're all away.
What?
Graham, want to sit down? Somalia. Back to you, Gail.
20th century 800.
We don't have much longer now, Joel.
You-
We have maybe like 20 minutes left.
1937.
what's Snow White and the Seven
What
Dwarfs?
is Fantasia?
George, what is Snow
Joel,
and the Seven Dwarfs? Correct.
Oh, sorry. What did you ask again?
I said we only have 20 more minutes left, right?
24 minutes and 57 seconds on my end.
Nice.
500 it is. Here's the clue. A sign at the 1912 Progressive Party convention read, "I want to be one of these with antlers on my forehead." What is it, bull moose? Bull moose.
I forget what happens here. Do they get betrayed or something?
Yeah.
That's how-
The Nazis end up getting on the boat.
Ah, gotcha.
That's baseball.
Hall of Famer in baseball. Graham, back to you. Hall of Famer 600, please. Chris Mullen.
Oh.
Aw.
Yes. Hall of Famer's 800.
I like how Marin Sweeter side comes out here,
Tennis.
Ooh.
Hall of Famer's 1000. Dick Weber.
and he starts singing.
Tennis?
Great bowlers
Sorry.
of all time.
I haven't gotten to the thing yet.
A British heart is a soaring soul.
AP is this type of course taught in high school with an exam for college.
Advanced.
I wish we saw Sala come back. Maybe we'll see Sala come back in the new Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, that'd be great. I want Sala back. I want.
That
What
would
did
be
he do in the
amazing.
60s? Like if he'd said,
Huh?
no, the 50s would have been a great place to getting Sala back. Lots of
Yeah.
revolutionary stuff going on in Egypt and all the turmoil that we know of today that's going on.
What is accounts payable?
That could get your political angle.
A mercury barometer measures this AP. George, what is
Oh, they're pirates.
that? You move up to 2300 and we move into our first commercial break. Back in a moment.
And here's where he gets smacked.
I have the worst commute. I take 5
Oh,
every day. And I lease an Ioniq EV with unlimited miles.
was that was deliberate, right?
No, I probably if it was in. She's not mitten. Ooh, look at them scars.
You're not the man I knew 10 years ago. It's not the years on me, it's the mileage. Oh, that's a great line. I don't need a nurse. And you know exactly, and you know where this is going, Joel. We know where this is going.
Shia LaBeouf. I'm never gonna let that go.
I'm never gonna let that go either. This is where he was conceived. That's my headcanon.
His cold head cannon. He's gonna fight for that head cannon until the end of time.
Would it be bad if? Actually, never mind. I was gonna say, would it be bad if he had a baby with a girl from Last Crusade? But I'm like, oh yeah, she's dead.
And a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they didn't do anything because he fell asleep.
Hmm. I guess your headcanon's over, Cole.
I thought they had sex here.
It's
That's gonna bother. I know you don't see it, but
after the movie.
yeah. There goes my all big entire head cannon. I keep forgetting he fell asleep. That would probably be bad to have sex on a pirate ship. Joel?
I'm
Joel.
here. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, thank God, thank God.
Just muting to keep some background noise quiet. Oh, Nazi sign.
No, they clear. No,
Wait. Maybe they did.
no,
What?
they had it. My head cannon's still a thing.
Well, it's possible, I guess.
Yep, Germany sub.
U-boat.
Yeah, U-boat. Every time I see a U-boat, because of Family Guy, I think of Terrence Trent D'Arby. Only some people will get that reference. Don't you touch me, and you get touched. Okay, Joel, quick question.
Yep.
If the arc could burn through solid wood, then how does putting it in wood at the end of the movie keep it safe?
It doesn't. It's just like a psychological method.
Do what now?
You know, psychological methods. It's like what's something that keeps you safe but doesn't really keep you safe, but you think it keeps you safe anyway.
No, I mean clearly the arc burned through the wood.
Yeah.
So how does keeping it in wood at the end of the movie keep it from burning Area 51 down?
Has to be activated, I think.
Oh. I actually do like this. I actually kind of like this guy because he isn't trying to. He's trying to keep him alive.
He's a good man.
He's a good man. We never meet her future husband, right?
No.
Mutt's adoptive father.
Right.
There's Belloc. Ooh, yep. Also, is this? I assume this is what a U-boat looks like from the inside, Joel.
I'm sure somewhat accurate.
The Nazis are bad, but the pirates are good.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Indy, folks. And there's the Indiana Jones theme.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear it either. I just remember it being there. Dun, da, da. You better get inside quick, Indy.
One of Britain's big three newspapers in 1959, it dropped Manchester from its name. That would be the Guardian, the old Manchester Guardian.
And they go to I don't know where exactly they go here. I don't know what they say.
Messages from your brain can travel along this
They go to Greece.
at more than
They are in Greece?
That's Greece, and by the looks of it, nope. Maybe. Nope.
Just an unnamed island.
An unnamed island near Crete.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, a secret military base.
Gotta love secret military bases.
Dun 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 dun. That's swastika. Remember, Steven Spielberg is Jewish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he takes Nazis very seriously. He knows they're evil.
I guess it's no better than to have a. I guess it's the best that he's the director,
Yes.
and he does a great job at directing. I mean, we've seen all throughout this movie the types of.
I wish Connor were here because he could probably point out all the little nuances and
Yeah.
subtleties and
We should get Connor on to do some of the other ones.
yeah. Should have got Connor to do this one.
We just have this off the top of our heads.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that there's so much, nuance to every shot and just the way every camera angle is placed.
And even from what Joel and I, from what little we know, we can tell how very well directed this is. I mean, the shadow imagery.
This is a well-crafted piece of cinema right here.
Yes. The music's incorporated very well.
Ooh, where's 15 minutes to go?
Yeah. This moves by very quick. It actually feels longer than it actually is.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it. It uses its hour and 15-minute runtime very well. Would you be more comfortable opening the...
Would you be more comfortable opening the Ark in Berlin?
They should have done it in Berlin, absolutely.
Yeah, and the Hitler could have blown up and World War II would have not happened.
Yeah. Curse you, Belloc. Okay, he does not look like a Nazi.
Who? Oh, Indy?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I guess that's the point, but the hat helps. That looks like it's filmed in the Grand Canyon.
It could be.
Joel, I have to ask a very important question.
Yes.
How the hell did Indy and Marion get off that island?
Probably took a boat or something and just headed to the Greece mainland.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good point.
There's the Nazi guy. He stands out all hunched over.
It reminds me of Smeagol doing that.
Yeah.
He can make a good Smeagol, too. My headcanon is that guy's Smeagol.
He's Andy Serkis, confirmed.
Yeah. I keep forgetting Andy Serkis is Smeagol. And Andy Serkis is Snoke.
Connections?
I think so. Oh, and here's the scene we talked about earlier.
We had a fun fact. I think those Nazi flags are reminiscent of the Roman legions of old.
Yes.
How the Roman legions used to carry their flag all hoity-toity.
This doesn't surprise even me. Oh, that bug flew into his mouth.
It's no good.
Ew. I'm surprised he didn't know, nobody did anything about it.
It's a racist.
Yeah.
Do you think he even noticed?
I don't know.
I would love to find out in the commentary.
Yeah. Actually, Bella gives an interesting performance here. And I like how Belloc gets the better of him here. See it open as well as I.
It's token.
Indiana.
It's token. 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 It's token.
We are simply passing through history. This
It's J.R.R. Tolkien.
This is history. That's a great line.
And it's so true.
Yeah,
He makes a good point.
Sorry, it's done.
he does make a good point. That's what makes the end of this film so interesting. I also find it thematically interesting that Indy does not look at the history. That has some very thematic implications there. If you catch what I mean, Joel.
Oh, yeah. He just wants to put it in a museum.
Yeah, he wants other people to see the history. He does it for others, and these people do it for themselves, for the fame. And then he was going to do it for the fame, but now he just...
Iconic.
And here's where that deleted scene would have come in real big handy.
Gaga.
That is a really animated staff.
It's the Wizards of Waverly Place.
Still there, Joel?
Yeah, I'm just watching. Got all dressed up.
Yep.
The ritual.
It's interesting that all we see inside of it is sand.
Sand.
Zen.
And that guy's laughing.
Yeah.
But of course, that is not all. And this is where things get...
Oh, boy.
Huh?
Oh, you know, this arc's starting to do stuff.
Yep.
Sorry.
Sorry. And the word of God from the people of God tells them to perish.
Exactly.
What's Rosh Hashanah?
Makes you wonder, though, what do you think was in the mind of the creators when they were doing this? Think they were going with actual spirits or aliens?
I think spirits... Marianne, don't look at it. Shut your eyes, Marianne.
Don't look. And here comes the face scenes coming up.
Yeah, it's freaky too. Oh, here comes the deaths of all these people. They're all going to get brutally murdered.
Look at those faces.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It was, but then... Ugh. Okay, that guy is really hamming it up.
What's Australia?
Look at that face. Look at
Yeah.
them.
And then and thus they die.
They're all dead.
And here comes the deaths of all of them. Oh. I think now that is... Oh.
That's gruesome.
Yeah. You would not be able to get away with that these days.
Nope.
Now this looks really good. Now this looks really good. Surprisingly. That has aged a little bit when the fire goes up in the sky.
That one guy just floating.
Yeah. Ascendi wins.
I'm still ahead. It still hasn't closed on my end.
Ari.
And it perfectly lands.
And of
Nice.
course, wouldn't it be better if they kept the Nazi clothes and the moment they got to Crete, they were shot on sight?
Well, they're not at war yet, so.
That's true.
This $100,000 bonus insurance grant is going to have a huge impact on our school and the greater community.
And here comes the top men scene.
How do they get the arc back, too?
That's what I tried to ask you earlier. How did they get back?
Must have been quite the journey.
Yeah. Where's the Ark? I thought we'd settled that. The Ark is somewhere very safe. And by they will be studied, it will be locked away and never touched again. Do you think that's the smart decision, Joel?
Honestly, probably yes. I mean, maybe not have it, I don't know. It's dangerous. It's bad.
Fools, bureaucratic fools.
I mean, yeah. Well, they got their top men working on it, though.
Top men.
Exactly.
I know I've got it here. Come on. I'll buy you a drink. No, a drink. Ah. And here comes the famous scene, Joel.
I'm still not there yet. I'm not there yet. See, I'm a few seconds behind. So I'm sure
Actually, that might not be the same kind of wood they used.
it still probably wouldn't have done any good.
Probably not. And there it is.
I'm not there yet. Dumb. Huh?
You know what I forgot to do, Joel?
What?
I forgot to silence my phone and nobody's called me.
Well, that's our movie. Yay!
That's still good.
Look at all these people who we don't know the names or the history of.
Yeah. If only we had Connor on here. Maybe we'll contact Connor and see if he wants to do one of these.
Yeah, I wonder what his favorite is. Probably this one. Oh,
Probably.
Tunisia. So they were in Tunisia.
Yeah.
I thought it was Morocco. I guess I was wrong. Well, maybe some of it was in Morocco. I don't know.
So, final thoughts, Joel?
What?
It was shot in Tunisia.
Nah, my mom says Tunisia. I love it. Not like a sorry. I'm not like a major Indiana Jones fan in terms of Star Wars, but I love my indie.
Yeah.
Love it when it's on TV. Love watching it. Sometimes just fun. Gotta have adventure. Fight some Nazis. It's all good.
I will say it's a very simple premise. It's just it's just a guy. It's an artifact plot, but it's all about that artifact plot, the ins and outs of that, and you fight some Nazis along the way. So that's never a bad thing, and it still holds up really well.
With some good religious and spiritual subtext.
Yes.
Well, sorry if you sound tired. We did enjoy this film quite a bit.
Yeah, we did.
It's 1992.
So, with that, everybody, hope our technical difficulties didn't harm anything. Till next time, I'm JID123.
And I'm Nero Cole telling you, may the force be with you.
Always.